yoga flow and 15-minute sound bath healing. We'll focus a little extra on lower back, but we'll still hit total body. And then if anything doesn't feel great, you can definitely modify. And we'll start with our one-word intention. My name is Nikki, and my intention today is self-love.
My name is Thomas, and my intention today is slowness.
Perfect. We'll get a nice, I was feeling in a slow mood today, so we'll get some slowness in our practice. So let's go ahead and take a seat flat on our back, feet on the floor, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, breathing in, filling your belly up to the top. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, let it go. Breathing in, fill your heart, fill your belly. Hold for 3, 2, 1, exhale, let it go. One more breath here, filling into the top. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and side out. Feet on the edge of your mat, starting to windshield wiper those legs side to side. Pulling that knee to the inside. Floor here. Just letting go of the outside world for now. Slowing down your body, slowing down your mind. And now taking your left ankle outside of your right knee. Exhale, pull that right knee towards the floor. We'll hold here for about 3 slow, deep breaths. Bring that lower back decompress. Switch to the other side. Right ankle outside of the left leg. Pulling that knee into the center and hold. Lengthening through that spine. Pulling that knee in towards the floor. Releasing that side. We'll get into our hips. Tuck your hips so they're underneath. Take your right leg, exhale and pull it in towards your chest and hold. Hold here for about 20 seconds. Trying to keep that tailbone glued to the ground with every exhale. Try to hug that knee in a little bit closer. And then taking that same leg, straightening it to the ceiling, hamstring stretch. Again, another static hold, just pulling that shin towards the forehead. Soft bend in that knee, foot is flexed, tailbone glued to the ground. And then bending that right knee so it crosses that left thigh. Supine figure 4, lift your foot off the ground, and then exhale, press that elbow into the knee, holding that shin straight across the body. Using using that elbow for leverage. Breathe into that right hip. Extend the left leg straight, and then cross the right leg across the body. Supine twist, look over that right shoulder. We're gonna get 3 arm circles, reaching the arm down towards the hip, up to the front of the body. And then exhale, open that shoulder. 2 more circles here, sweeping up to the front. Arm comes up to the ear, exhale. Open that chest, open that spine. 1 more circle, inhale to the front. And exhale, open that chest, shoulder, low back. And then last one, flat on our back here. Single leg, happy baby. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Now trying to pull that knee towards the armpit. Drive that knee towards the chest. Release that side. Place both feet on the floor to the edge of your mat. Scoot your feet outside the mat and cave both knees in towards each other. And we'll get a 30-second hold here, getting into those psoas, into those underneath the glutes. Actively pulling those inner thighs in towards each other. One more breath. Open the knees and then bring both feet into a double leg happy baby. Draw your knees into your chest, decompressing that spine. And extend your legs straight into a supine straddle, stretching out those inner thighs. Bring the feet back flat on the floor as we repeat that sequence on the left leg. Taking your left knee and hugging it into the chest. Simply holding here at the bottom, drawing that knee in towards the chest. Keeping that tailbone glued towards the floor. And then straightening that left leg and pulling that shin towards your forehead. Making your exhales longer than your inhales. Bringing your left ankle to your right quad, supine figure forward, and then lifting that foot off the ground, pressing into that left knee, pulling that shin towards you. Breathe into that left hip, pressing that hip away with your your elbow. One last breath here. Extend the right leg straight. Left leg comes across the body. Supine twist. Look over that left shoulder. And starting with those 3 arm circles, reaching the arm down to your hip. Inhale to the front. And exhale, open that chest. 2 more circles here. Sweep that arm up. And exhale, open the chest. 1 more arm circle. Sweeping up to the top. Open that chest and shoulder. Coming back to the center, we'll repeat 1 more for double hips here. Drawing both knees into the middle. And you may be able to get a little bit further this time. Trying to pull those knees with 10% effort caved in towards the floor. And open the legs. 1 more happy baby here. Grabbing for the edges of the feet. Pulling those knees towards the armpits. A gentle rock side to side, massaging out that spine. And last, grabbing the edges of the feet and extending the legs into a supine straddle. Opening up those hips. Bending the knees in. And then coming up to the top ever so slowly to a cross shin position. Crisscrossing one shin over the other. And simply forward fold here. 30-second hold, getting into the hips and the lower back. And in the same position, starting to inch side to side, hovering over the knee, and then inching across the body to the other knee. Getting a nice stretch down that lat, down that spine. Couple more each side. And then the last one here. Coming up to the top, we'll get a spinal twist each way. Tall spine, exhale, spinal twist. Look over that shoulder. And inhale to the center. Other side twist. Coming back to the center. And now cross the other shin in front for a slightly different angle for those hips. And simply forward fold over those legs. Breathing into that belly. Let yourself really enjoy the slowness of this hour. And then inching to the right side. And inching to the left side. Get a couple more each direction. Each time you get over that leg, trying to reach perhaps a bit further. We'll get last one here. Coming to the center and up to the top. One more spinal twist. Exhale, look over the shoulder, really moving out the spine. Inhale through the center and exhale, other side. Coming to the center, both legs in front into our seated forward fold. Inhale to rise and exhale, forward fold, full minute hold at the bottom. Allow this pose to be passive as you decompress that lower back. Pulling up on those toes for a little extra stretch through the calves, through the hamstring. Coming up to the top, bringing your feet together into our bound angle. Tall chest, exhale, forward folds, pressing into those knees, opening up those hips. Trying to use those elbows as leverage to drive the knees away. Staying soft through the face, through the upper body. And coming up to the top, extend the legs wide into our seated straddle, and then forward fold either onto the elbows or all the way onto the hands. Another full minute hold at the bottom here as we really decompress the hips, the back. This one can be intense, but allow yourself to really melt towards the floor here. Letting any tension go through the breath from the body. Pressing it up to the top. Next, we'll get another forward fold, but this time bending your left leg in, or right leg in, left leg straight. Inhale to the top, and then forward fold with this hip and low back variation. Another full minute hold here to decompress that spine. And just really allow yourself to melt over that leg. Letting go of anything from the outside world. Just being here, in tune in your body. Breathe into that belly. 15 more seconds on this side. And pressing up to the top. Now extend your left leg straight to the side. And then exhale, side bend towards that left leg. And we'll get a full minute hold here, which can be challenging in the depth of this position. Really try to keep that chest tall, open to the ceiling, pressing the right knee away, and letting that left ear and shoulder drop towards the leg. Send your breath to the lower right side of your back. With every exhale, can you let that head drop closer? You are past halfway. Allow yourself to surrender into the stretch. Breathe through the discomfort. Slowly press up out of that one. We'll get one more for this right side here. Extend the left leg forward, tuck the right knee behind into our half saddle. Option to be up on the hands, elbows, or knees. Make sure we don't feel the kneecap, just our quad, our hip, and lower back. So you can come down to the elbows or the hands, wherever you feel comfortable, in a full minute here. Send your breath to your belly, feeling that through the front of your quad, your hip flexor, and if you're down low, you'll also feel that lower back. Keep breathing through it. Doing a great job with the breath. 10 seconds to go. And easing our way out of that saddle. Sending the right foot forward. Take your time there. And now bend the left leg in, repeating those 3 on the left. Starting with an inhale to rise, and an exhale, forward fold, 1 minute to hold. Feeling that left side of the lower back decompress. to pull yourself deeper into that leg, into that stretch. 20 more seconds. Feel that lower left side expanding with every breath. Great job of being intentional with the breathing. Use that as a tool. And pressing up to the top, sending your right leg to the side, our intense side bend here. And side bending here to the right, pressing the left knee away. Allowing that right ear to drop closer to that right leg. Continue to breathe into that lower left side. Breathe through the resistance and allow yourself to soften and melt into the depths of the stretch. You are almost there. Coming up to the top, one more on this side. Our left leg saddle, same instructions. Tucking that left leg and lowering to whichever level that you feel comfortable. And again, a full minute to stretch out that quad, that hamstring. Soften through the whole body. Allow gravity to do the work as this tension releases from your body. Coming up out of that pose, we'll transition into our cat-cow. Really get deep into those hips and lower back there. So now just allowing the spine to decompress. Exhale to round. And then inhale to soften. Exhale to round. And inhale to soften. Continuing at your own pace with this slow cat-cow. And now dropping to the elbows. Arching the lower back and rounding just the lower back. So starting with rounding the tailbone underneath. And then arching, squeeze the little muscles of the lower back to tilt the tailbone to the sky. Continue with that motion for about 30 seconds, contracting the abs as you round. And lifting that tailbone as you arch. And then same position, starting to trace some tailbone circles. So we'll start to the right, trying to move in as big of a circle as you can with that tailbone, opening up those hips. Reverse directions, circling that tailbone the other way. Last one. Next, we're going to come to a plank to downward dog, plank to up dog. So we'll get those together, pressing up to a plank, press up and back to a downward facing dog, press back to a plank, and then drop the hips into your upward facing dog. Continuing with that motion, plank to down dog, plank, drop the hips to up dog. Great decompression for that lower back. Try to sync each movement with a breath. Feeling those hip flexors open up. Out those calves, those hamstrings, upper back here, just starting to flow through it. Perhaps you can drop into more of a spinal wave, rolling up and rolling back. And we get last one ending in a plank. Inchworm your feet to your hands, so your toes are facing in. Tuck your fingertips underneath your toes. Spinal decompression. Rounding your back up to the top. And just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the fingertips. Exhale, ragdoll, forward fold. And then gently sway side to side. And then rolling your spine, one vertebrae up to the top at a time. Head is going to finish last. Beautiful work, taking your time. We'll get just a couple for our neck and shoulders, starting with some shoulder rolls up, back, down, and forward. And reversing directions, rolling off any tension out of those shoulders. And the last one, giving yourself a big hug, one arm on top of the other, squeeze the glutes, tuck the hips, tuck the chin, 3 circles with our upper back, with our spine here. Opening up those shoulder blades. Keeping that chin tight. Get one more here. And then switching arms, switching directions, chin down to the chest. Take your time with these 3 slow upper back circles here. Last circle here. Coming back to the top, and then just last one for our neck, pulling our fingertips down, chin to the chest, tilt your ear to the right, 3 slow circles with that neck. Release any tension that neck is holding. One more circle here. In reverse directions, 3 circles the other way. Ear to the shoulder. Letting it go. Pulling those fingers towards the floor. Last one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale to rise. Exhale, melt, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inching to a high plank. Our final 2 poses here for our hips, 2 long pigeon pose. Step your right foot through to your wrist. First, we're going to get 3 forward folds into a 2-minute hold. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press up. Last one, exhale, forward fold. I'll allow you to hold for the full 2 minutes in silence with yourself. And I will let you know when the 2 minutes is up. So just breathe and tune into your body. One more minute to go. Taking one last slow, deep breath here. Exhale, release. Pressing to the top, send the right leg back, left leg through, final stretch, 3 forward folds. Exhale, melt forward over that left leg. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, lean forwards. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, exhale, melt. Final 2 minutes to hold. or breathe into your intention that you set today. Whenever you feel ready, flipping flat onto your back into your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Flat on your back, palms facing up to receive. Feel the weight of your body against the ground. Stay present with this breath, with this moment, as we transition to our sound bath healing. All you need to do is be open to receiving. And our intention for our Reiki infused sound bath healing is going to be slowness. So during this sound bath, I encourage you to intentionally take on a slower rhythm of the breath, and there will be very little guided meditation for this one. I will drop you in, but then just allow yourself to listen to the slow and soothing healing vibrations, as we will begin.